up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Jillian Webber and today we're going to be discussing what is underrated, overrated, or justified. Thanks to Emma Chamberlain's podcast, I was like, wow, that's a great idea. Justified meaning that it's kind of like where it should be. Underrated being it needs to be up there, and overrated being I think that it's just it's self-explanatory, sorry. We're eating goulash, it's lunchtime, so let's have a little lunch date, shall we?
Nasty!
Yeah, I've made this myself. Before we totally begin, I just want you guys to be ready to take notes and let me know, because I could be wrong, or it's just an opinion, so I guess not necessarily wrong, but I want to know what you guys think is not what I
Today, Junior!
Number 1, we got pineapple on pizza. Definitely underrated. I think you can do so much with pineapple on pizza. It's so good. It adds a little sweetness with a little juiciness. The show The Office. I think it's justified. I think a lot of people love it. I've never really heard anything bad about it. If someone says it's not funny, I think that they're just plain dumb. Sorry, that was a little rude. No one's dumb. It's just that I just think your comedy level is weird.
You ignorant slut.
Anyways, crystals are tarot cards. To me, they're either justified or they're underrated. I think the people that want to use them and they love them, but I think that it gives people hope. I think it gives them something to look forward to. It gives them a little motivation. Like, you can get a crystal that has a meaning to it. But basically, you can get a crystal that has a meaning to it and without even knowing it's like actually helping you. Like, I get crystals all the time and I'm like, wow, it has a meaning and now it's coming true. You know what I'm saying? Next, we have my beloved star fruit. The fruit I discovered a couple months ago and just can't quite forget because it's that good. Underrated. I don't know what could be better. TikTok. It's probably justified or maybe a little overrated. I think that people spend too much time on it, but if you have the right For You page, it can give you motivation, inspiration, find activities on there. You can find literally anything on there. It's like quick YouTube. I think it's great. Harry Styles. Justified. Harry Styles is charming, he's a good singer, he has good songs, he's liked, and he deserves to be liked. Shein. It's cheap, there's a lot of things you can get, and honestly the quality is not that bad. I think it's justified. It's like a quick fix. It fixes boredom and it drains my bank account, but I get stuff that I like, and it's cheap, and I get a lot of things, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Swimming with socks. I think you might be a little weird if you swim with socks often, but I'm not gonna tell you that swimming with clothes on is fantastic. The feeling of being in a big bowl of water with your clothes on and it's like dragging. I think people should try more often, so I'm gonna say it's underrated.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
I still like it.
Nasty!
iPhones. Justified because a lot of people use them. You can do so many things on your iPhone. SpongeBob and Family Guy. I would say justified or underrated. SpongeBob gives you a freaking sense of humor. I am tired of people saying it makes people dumb. If you're choosing to only watch SpongeBob, that is your decision. You can watch other things. I love watching SpongeBob and I'm not a dumb person. It's like a comfort show. You watch SpongeBob, you drink your coffee. It's great. The shoes, Converse, I would say underrated. They make everything look good. They're simple, they match everything, or they add just like this flavor to outfits. YouTube. Justified. Everyone loves YouTube. Impractical Jokers. I went through my Impractical Jokers phase. Underrated. People would tell me it's fake, it's fake. I enjoyed it. I think it's underrated. Chunky Rings. Chunky rings are great. I think they add flavor to your fingers. A little overrated because I don't find that wearing just a bunch of chunky rings is very attractive. Jake Weber, for some weird reason, people just kept saying my brother. Underrated. Jake can do anything, and he's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met in my life. Crocs are underrated, I would say. You can slip them on and go anywhere. Crocs are great. The lovely Los Angeles, overrated. Don't. It's great. You can do so many things here. It's insane. Money. It's so expensive here, and if you don't have the money to do things, what are you really doing? It's expensive, and if you don't have money, then it's kind of hard to do things. But then you have things like hiking, you have the beach. I'd say overrated, but there's a sense of justified because I do find a lot of amazing things about LA. Fuzzy onesies for adults, overrated. I see people wearing them at the mall and I'm like, dude, I don't think it's like quirky and fun. I think it's just kind of weird. Taylor Swift, overrated. Had her phase when she was like a little country girl and she had those bangers. I love them. But as far as like new Taylor Swift, I feel like she lost that special thing about her, and then she just turned into like anyone else that's just on the radio. The show Euphoria, I think it's justified. I think it's really good, it's entertaining. Hospital shows, I'm assuming like Grey's Anatomy, right? Overrated. I just don't find them entertaining. I think sushi is like something that people just say because they want to be like,
sushi, let's go get sushi.
but it's just not great. Like that's because I don't like seafood. You might love it and be like, But I think a big thing is also people find it like aesthetic. Rings are underrated. I think they add so much flavor. Whether you're a guy, you're a girl, or whatever, they are fashion statement. Zac Efron, overrated. Zac, if some magical way you see this, like you did a great job in High School Musical. I thought you were attractive there, but it's just not working for me anymore. College. This one could be tricky. This is a tricky one. I think it's overrated. I think it can be necessary because you can go to college whenever you want. Like live out your life, dream a little bit.
Oh my God! Wow!
See what you can do with yourself and then go to college once you really know what you want to do. Justified in a way because education is good, smart people are good.
Okay.
Blue eyes, overrated. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Blue eyes are gorgeous. If you have blue eyes, congratulations. They are stunning. I love blue eyes. I love them, I love them, I love them. But you can't go wrong with big brown puppy dog eyes. Fancy cars, overrated. They look cool or whatever, but like a hippie van, I think that's sick. But most of the time, they don't have enough room in the car. And then I'm like, say I'm in the back seat and I'm like scrunched up like a freaking, like this trying to enjoy myself. You just can't. Chick-fil-A, overrated. Low-waisted jeans, justified. Iced coffee, underrated. Starbucks, sadly, overrated. Love the pink drink. I'll go there for the pink drink every day if I can. Inexpensive. Drake, a god. Old music, his new music, everything is so good. His collabs with other people, love them. You guys really should try goulash, it's really good. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys agree. What did you agree on? What did you disagree on? I wanna know. Let me know in the comments. I'll be answering them as soon as I post. I'll also be answering them probably a few days later. I always check it up. You know, I like to have a little communication back and forth.